Hello guys and gals, and welcome back to a rip-starting new episode of Judgment. On the last session, we decided to go and do more of them side cases, and in this episode, we're finishing off the side cases that we started. Oh boy, it's gonna be a real doozy. You know, every so often, I just say to myself, why not I just absolutely change the way that I start these episodes, because if you do it the same way every time, it can get a little bit stale. But that time, I don't know, maybe I went a little bit too far. Also, ow! Thanks, Ryan. Can always count on you to throw knives into people's backs and probably horribly paralyze them for life. Also, thank you to the sushi restaurant owner who helped me out, and now I'm going to talk to you because we're going to be going forward with the sushi case. So, should I talk to you? Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry to bother you during work, but I'm a detective and I have a few questions. A detective? There been some kind of trouble? Well, the case is an odd one. It seems someone went and turned carp at the koi bride into sashimi. Huh? You pulling my leg? I wish I was, sir, but this is as real as it gets. Take a look at this, if you would. As you can tell, that pond lost a lot of fish and gained a lot of sashimi they didn't want. I see. This is what's called an arai preparation technique. It's quite skillful, really. So it was a pro. Do you know anyone who would be capable of this? Wait. Ooh. Is that a yes? There's this guy we fired last month, Wakahara. Go on. Well, we took him in as an apprentice, and even though he was pretty good, he would argue with the customers. Eventually, he punched a customer, so we fired him on the spot. And you think he could be the guy who did this? Well, I don't know that I'd go that far. But I know he had money trouble and that he was a frequent customer at Koi Bride. I think I'd like to talk to him. Do you have any contact information you could give me? I really shouldn't, unless you have some proof that would implicate him. Or implicate him. No, not at the moment. Fired or not, he was a former employee here. Without any proof, I can't just give that information out. For one, I don't want to believe he's that far gone. And secondly, it's not my place to give it. I do understand. Kind of a dead end. I need proof, but I've got nowhere to find it. Oh well, maybe if I focus on that other job for a bit, something will hit me. I'm sure Genta Sensei's client would be happy to get her issue resolved. Wait, so this is related. Seriously? That's so weird. Huh. Two side cases that are completely different at face value that are actually related. That's kind of nuts. At least in my opinion. I don't think there's ever been a sub-story like there's been sub-stories that have led to other sub-stories as a kind of story chain, but I don't think I've ever had like two completely unrelated sub-stories that were related to each other. Well, obviously unrelated at first glance, because it's now super obvious that by going forward with the missing diamond case, that we're going to be able to find out more about this sushi dude, but hey, that's just what I'm saying right now, so. Excuse me, sir. Have you bought any diamond rings from a man who looks like this sketch? Turns out the ring was stolen property. Actually, I do remember this man coming into the shop. Wait, seriously? You were able to tell from the sketch? Really? Yes, just the other day, so it was stolen, huh? Yes, did you buy it? Yeah. I'm afraid I didn't. I had a hunch it was stolen, so I refused him. I see. Any idea where he might have gone next? No, but I have a feeling he'll strike again soon. What do you mean? He returned later that night to buy a knife. It was a chef's knife, so I didn't think anything of it at the time. Wait, the purse snatcher bought a chef's knife? Are these cases related? I mean, it could be a coincidence, but I should drop into a sushi store. Alright, okay, now we maybe have evidence, possibly. Maybe. I'm not sure if knowing that he bought a knife counts as, suitable evidence, but... Oh my god, really, guys? Gonna do this shit? It's kind of interesting that, I've wanted to mention this for a while. Actually, there's two things that I wanted to mention for a while. I completely forgot. There was something I did off camera, and I did it a few episodes ago, but I keep on forgetting to mention it, so... I'll mention the first thing first, but, it's been kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's been kind of interesting knowing that, just with previous Yakuza games, all the way up to Yakuza 0, there's been really, really, like, obvious different types of enemies that you fight. You got the somewhat bigger guys that are more tanks, then you got the, normal guys, and then you got, like, specialist guys that have, like, certain weapons that they use. In this game, you don't really get that as much. You do get, like, boss characters and characters who are definitely stronger. Oh, of course the Kaken gang. Well, whatever. I don't have time for this. But, I noticed in this game, they seem to, rely less on, like, enemy archetypes. There are bigger enemies, of course, but, they don't really, seem to focus on them as much. Anyway, the thing... which I keep on forgetting to mention, is that in between episodes a while back, I'm going to say 2 episodes ago, I went over to the Dragon Palace and did the gambling there, and I was able to get, if I can remember where it is, yeah, here we go, I was able to get the Regard, which I've been wanting to get for ages now, and I was also able to get Danger Display, so... You may have been noticing on the map that enemy icons appear way sooner than when they see me. That's because of this. So now I can see enemies on the map and try to avoid them at a better pace, which is extremely helpful. But yeah, the Regard is the super big one. I've been wanting that ability for a while, and I finally found it. Totally didn't look that up online. Shush. Anyway. Excuse me, I have a few more questions about your apprentice. I told you if you don't have proof, we're done here. But if I did have proof, you'd tell me? Well, sure, but... I'm not unreasonable. In that case... I guess... Okay, so maybe it's not the knife, maybe it's this. Is the man in the sketch Wakahara-san? Yes, it's quite a good likeness. As I thought, the purse thief and the sushi expert are the same guy. Which means he's the same guy who bought the knife the night of the incident. I knew something was fishy about those 2 cases. Heh. Don't tell me he had me. Well, at least he didn't say it out loud. Hey, you gonna tell me what's going on or just keep staring off into space? Sorry. Sir, it turns out that this man stole a purse. What? You're sure? Yes, my other client is one of his victims. So his money trouble finally drove him off the edge. Yeah. And I don't think that's all. There's more? Just the other day, Wakahara-san bought a chef's knife at a pawn shop. A chef's knife? What for? Remember what I told you about the incident at Koi Bride? It had to have been done by someone with some skill at handling fish, right? Wait, do you mean Wakahara bought a knife to do that? Sir, I do understand wanting to protect your former apprentice, but at this point, I think it's safe to say Wakahara-san has been on crime spree, and I could use your cooperation. It's... okay. To tell you the truth, when I saw that sashimi arrangement, Wakahara was the first person who came to mind. The cut, the arrangement, the decorations, it's got his signature written all over it. I see. Would you happen to know how I can reach him? Actually, I've disposed all of his contacts, but... if you really want him, just wait for him at a pachinko parlor. He's over at Volcano in Theater Square pretty regularly. Volcano, got it. Thanks for your help. Also, can I order some sushi while I'm here? Like, I might as well. Got wasabi, how about prawn? Yeah, okay, I would actually like to order the sushi. Excuse me, can I... Can I order sushi? Okay, thank you. There we go. That took a little bit of finagling, but we got there. Okay, lobster miso soup. Mizumono. A nice tuna rice bowl. Lovely. Anyway, I'll meet you guys up at the pachinko parlor. I'm going to enjoy myself this delectable sushi. God, I wish I had sushi right now. I knew pachinko parlors would come to make more misery eventually. First you destroyed Japanese gaming in the 7th generation, and now you want to ruin a person's life? The fiends. The mechanical fiends! Anyway, this is the pachinko parlor that Wakahara frequents. So I guess just look around. Hey, you seem like a good match. Wait, him. Are you Wakahara-san? Huh? Who are you? I'm Yagami, a detective. A detective? What would a detective want with me? A purse with a diamond ring in it. Bunch of dead fish. What do these two have in common? Crap! Hey, wait! Oh man, is it time for a chase battle? I think it is! Awesome. One thing I must admit, I way prefer chase battles to tailing. A bit more action-y, you know what I mean? I know tailing's a bit more realistic for detective work, but still. Can't say I got my preferences. Ow. Okay, fine. You go throw a lot of stuff at me. How much crap did you buy? Oh god. Okay. Make sure I jump over everything. Just take my time. Jump over you. Apparently he's going to throw stuff and it's going to be different buttons. Okay, this time a circle. God, it really caught me out with doing square twice in a row. I'm not gonna lie. But now I know better. Which means I can react appropriately. Okay, slalom. There's nowhere to run now, Wakahara. Damn. How did you know about both of those? I did my homework. It's time to turn yourself in, and I think you're going to owe something for those fish. Ha! You take me for a fool, like I'm just gonna go quietly. Fine. I'm not opposed to using a little force. Oh yeah? It's gonna take more than a little. Oh, it's the chef's knife you bought. You know, you're not a very good chef. Usually, you wouldn't want your chef tools to get so stained. Or dirty. And I thought you were supposed to be a professional. Come on, stand up. I'm sick of this charade. Nice and clean. Unlike your equipment. And your hands. Your metaphorical hands, that is. So, you want to keep resisting? I surrender. I'm good to go. Okay, but before that, I've got to ask, why did you sashimi the fish? To get the ring out. The fish ate it. Eh? Huh? Explain. Well, I snatched the purse from that old windbag, and I was pretty shocked to find a diamond. So I figured I'd head to Koi Bride to try my luck. But when I got there, I tripped, and then the ring went into the water. The stupid fish thought it was food, and they swarmed it before I could even see which one ate it. So that explains the random number of fish you gutted. Yeah, I had to go through a lot of them before I found it. Wait, but then why go to the trouble of making sashimi? You could have been faster about it. Yeah, sure, I know that. But when I saw all those sliced up fish in front of me, I couldn't help myself. I figured if I plated it up, at least it wouldn't go to waste. Wow, you make a much better chef than a criminal. I suppose so. I admit that it felt good to make all that sashimi. Well, after you do your time, you should give the chef thing another shot. Maybe I will, but I think I'm done with carp for a while. Take him away, officers. That was a surprisingly pleasant chat, considering. I still can't believe those cases were related. I was so certain that they wouldn't be related. Well, there we go. So that's how it happened. Well, doesn't surprise me that they ate the diamond. If it's in the pond, it's fair game. It was a small one. Maybe if my husband had splurged a little more, they wouldn't have gone for it. Damn it, lady. Well, anyone want some celebratory sashimi? I guess it'd be a waste to toss it. Oh, I admit it does look rather inviting, and after all, a professional chef made it. I mean, how long has it been out in the open? It is fish. That stuff goes, off extremely quickly. Maybe I'll invite my husband, too. Will you be staying, Yagami-san? I think I'll pass. I'm officially fished out. God, the only way we could get more fish ponds is if they added in a, fishing scam. And hey, I guess we got 100,000 yen in all. 80,000 for the fish, and then 20,000 for the ring. You know what? I'll take it. It's not bad at all. Plus, we killed 2 cases for the price of 1. Also, I'm going to eat this while I'm in here. Nom 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 nom. Man, that's good. Alright. Thankfully, now that we're back in our office, we have 2 more side cases that we can do right now. The final event and a chat about a pervert. Oh, we're finally getting back to this string. Okay, well, I think first things first. Let's do this. And yes, it is indeed from Kawada. Good day, Yagami-san. It's Kawada from Cloudy Skies Publishing. Thank you for the other day. I'm sorry to keep asking you this, but I have another request for you, Yagami-san. I'll be waiting at Cafe Mijore on Nakamichi Street as usual. Could you please come when you have the time? Thank you. Sure thing. Also, might as well accept the other case while I'm here. I have something kind of private to discuss, Yagami-san. I'll wait for you at the M-Side Cafe. Be discreet, okay? Discreet's my middle name, Yosuke. Well, it's more other people that make it less discreet when I have to fight them in the street, but, you know, I still try. Regardless, I'll meet you guys over at Majore Cafe. We're going to do the final event first. Dude, it's way too early in the morning for me to be using my brain. Let's do it. Hello, Kawada-san. How are you?
Yagami-san.
Oh, fine, thank you. Thank you so much for all your help lately. Not at all. How are your butts selling? 2 butts at the same time? Oh, whoops. 2 butts at the same time from a famous author must have made waves, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually, we still haven't published them.
Eh?
What? You don't mean... I'm afraid so. This is a trilogy we're dealing with. Seriously? He did say something about a next time when I solved his last problem. Did he? He's a crafty devil. But I've read the second novel cover to cover, and there's so many loose ends. There's no way to solve the mystery, which is why I think the 3rd and final book will be the key. Okay, I have to mention this. Who the hell releases 3 books, finishes 2 of them, and then does a 3rd book, and then says, like, yeah, we can release all these at the same time? Also, how does he write these so quickly? This isn't like a manga. Even then, that still takes like a month. Or even longer. Looking at you, Berserk author. Anyway. But I could never publish it as an incomplete trilogy. So, let me guess what we have to do. You got it! Another problem event. We need this to complete the set, Yagami-san. And why would he do this with the chance of having, like, 2 of his books be published by one publisher, and then 1 book published by another publisher? Jesus. Okay, but couldn't you start with the first 2? I thought your company was in danger of going under. You're not seeing the big picture, Yagami-san. If we published an incomplete trilogy, readers would be furious. This trilogy has to be published together, or the whole mystery loses integrity. So you're actually putting the quality of the experience over the sales numbers. Well, I can't say this isn't stretching us thinner than I've ever imagined. But I love books too much to gamble on publishing something that would tarnish the story. I see. I can appreciate that. Listen, I'll pay you even more than the last time. How about 380,000 yen? Fine, but I'm only taking it if I can pull this off again somehow. That's okay. I have faith in you, Yagami-san. Well, third time's the charm. Shall we then? Are you ready? Yep, let's go. Brain, please don't fail me now. Let's go then. Alright, so we've had 2 codes so far. I imagine this one will also be a code. God, I can't believe all these people are still coming to this event. Great, I think we've got this third book in the bag. What part of this is we? Thank you all for attending, everyone! Again, I can't believe you keep on showing up to this shebang. I think we all know the drill by now, yes? However, before we begin, Katagiri-sensei has a few words. Please, sensei. I'm starting to wonder if this author is now based off a real author who does stuff like this. That'd be kind of nuts. First, let me extend my most heartfelt thanks that you would all come out to this for a third time. Believe me when I say I've never felt so creatively energized and I have completed a third book. But it's important to me that I keep the playing field levels, and so I've devised another problem. I believe this novel could very well be my magnum opus, and I can't wait for you all to read it. I'm starting to wonder which one he likes better, writing books or problems. As usual, he who solves the problem wins the publishing rights. I look forward to your efforts, everyone. Thank you. Yay, problems. His best work ever, huh? I bet he's come up with a near impossible problem. We're ready to announce the problem, but in case you've forgotten the rules, here they are, real quick. The problem will result in an answer that opens the safe on the stage. Inside that safe is the sensei's master script. If you have the solution ready, just come up and try your luck on the safe, and it opens you've earned the rights to Katagiri-sensei's newest novel. Oh, okay, with that, are you ready? Here's the problem! Okay, right. Right, okay, here we go. Okay, 6 plus 2 equals 8. Wait, what? 6 plus 2 equals 8. 9 minus 5 equals 4. That makes sense. 0 minus 3 equals 9. 1 plus 1, 11 equals 0. Oh, this one's easy. The numbers only go up to 11. Yeah, because... Yeah, by that logic, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, then back to 0. Because 0 minus 3, with that logic, will equal 9. I believe. 11, 10, 9. And then, yeah, 1 plus 11 equals 0. So, by that logic, the safe code will be 8, and then... Okay, I need to make sure I do this math correctly. Then, it would be 8, 9, 3, 4. 8, 9, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Okay, I think I've got it. The genius detective strikes again! Go ahead and open the safe, Yagami-san. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm gonna pray to God that I'm right. 8934. Okay, let's do it. Oh, once again, it's Yagami-san of Clouding Skies Publishing. Are you as confident as you have been before, Yagami-san? Well, this was a hard one. It really wasn't. But I think I figured it out. Well, you certainly have a track record for it. Go ahead, Yagami-san. Alright, time to enter the code. The code is 8, 9, 3, 4. Ah, looks like that's incorrect. Huh? Guess I got sidetracked. I'll have to rethink this. I'm almost certain that that was the logic behind it. Made sense in my brain, unless I did the math wrong. Don't give up, Yagami-san. Keep trying. I know, I will. Would you like to go outside and get some fresh air? You know what? Let's do that. I want to hear Yagami's insight into that. I want to see if my thinking was somewhat wrong. Plus, it would be nice to get a different change of scenery for a change. Let me know when you're ready. We'll head back. Oh, this is just a straight up go back to Kamurocho. Oh, wow. Okay, no, we're going back. Yep, let's go back. Basically, this game just gives you all the time in the world to figure out these, figure out the puzzle. Alright. Great, let's put that brain of yours to work. Okay, 6 plus 2 and then 9 minus 5 is just what you think, but if 11 plus 1 becomes 0, then that means the rules change at 12. What's something that goes from 1 to 12? Oh, duh. What's something that goes from 1 to 12? The months of a year? Hang on. Okay, let me think about this. 6 plus 2, that means the rules change at 12. That means something go from 1s to 12. Yeah, then that's the dates of a year. So the safe code would be... Oh, I might have done the math wrong because... Right, okay, let me... So, it would okay, so the first one's definitely 8. Right. Okay, so, let me think about this. Screw it, we're doing this one on camera. No cutting. So, the first one's definitely 8. That is certain. Right, so... Making sure that I actually did the right, counting the right numbers. So, 7... From 7, it will go... 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Then 11, 10, 9. So I'm pretty sure 8 and 9 I got those correct. Then from 11 it would be 0, 1... Ah! That's where I did it. I forgot to count the 0 when adding 3 plus 11. So it will be 8, 9, 2. And then 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That's what I did wrong. I forgot to count the 0. So it'll be 8925. I had the right logic. I just completely missed counting 0 as its own number. There we go. Hey, it opened. Wow, Yagami-san and Cloudy Skies Publishing have solved the riddle yet again! This problem is represented by a clock, of course. Oh, okay, it wasn't the dates of a year at all. If you add 3 hours to 5, it becomes 8. But if you subtract 10 hours from 7, it becomes 9. And if you add 11 hours to 3, then you've got 2. Actually, I work on a 24-hour clock, so I wouldn't have thought of that. Finally, subtract 7 hours from midnight, you get 5. This makes the answer 8925. It seems I just can't stop you, Yagami-san. Ha, I'm sure you'd eventually get me. Cloudy Skies Publishing has won the rights to my third book, and yet, I have to ask, why haven't you published the 2 you had already? Because I believe these 3 books constitute a trilogy, Katagiri-sensei. Oh, Kawada-san. I could tell when I read them. Parts 1 and 2 seem to to exist on their own. I suspect that the mystery is only solved once you read the third and final part. So I could never bring myself to publish an unsolved mystery. Wonderful. I'm so glad you caught on. Huh? I've actually been thinking about hanging up the proverbial pen and retiring. I felt rather galled by this industry. Galled, Sensei? Ever since I became a best-selling author, the industry has put my name on a pedestal. They didn't care what I wrote. I could write garbage and they would take it as long as I said, as soon as it said Takumi Katagiri. The first reader is the editor, wouldn't you say? But they weren't even reading my content. That's what led me to resort to measures like this. First, I wanted a test that would measure a publisher's ability to truly comprehend mystery novels. But the true test was exactly as you discovered. I hid the fact that it was a trilogy. So if we'd gone ahead and published the first or second books, I would have revoked the rights, hidden away the third book, and retired from the public eye. Thankfully, none of that came to pass. Cloudy Skies Publishing has passed with flying colors. You're exactly who I want to work with for the rest of my days. I will sign exclusive publishing rights to you. Huh? Exclusive? You mean that? Yes, I do. I'm so honored. All this because of 3 little mysteries. Go figure. Thank you so much, Yagami-san. I think our company is completely safe now. Hey, it's your own doing, you know. You had a real editor's eye. I'm still in shock, to be frank. Well, I'm sure you and that author are going to get along great. Yes, I hope so. Here's your payment. Thank you again. No, thank you. Keep an eye on the bookshelves, Yagami-san. Next time we meet, I promise to have good news. Looking forward to it. Great! I'll be seeing you then. Also, thanks for the payment. I haven't curled up with a good book in a long time. I ought to do that. Truthfully speaking, neither have I. It's been quite a while since I've read a book from start to finish. I used to love reading. Then, of course, video games happened, and visual novels and the such, and then I took reading in a different way. Hell, I'm doing a lot of reading with this game, so can't exactly say that my reading has gone down south, but you know how it is. Also, I'll meet you guys over at the M-Side Cafe. We still have time to do probably what everyone's waiting for in terms of side cases, so be there in a sec. Hey, Yosuke, my perverted bro. Hey, Yosuke, I'm here about your case.
Yagami-san.
Ah, you're here. I've been waiting for you, Yagami-san. No Tsukino today? Right. I came along alone this time. I see. So, what's the job? Sounded pretty serious. Yes, it's a delicate subject. It's the Twisted Trio again, though. Figured as much. I guess the third one has reared his head? Yeah. Do you know anything about him, Yagami-san? Nope. This guy is the peeping Tom of the bunch. And the name he's been given is Judge Creepin Peep. Yeah, I don't know why I'm surprised by these anymore. But why a judge? But it's the judge part that got me curious. Yeah, exactly. Why judge? He peeps in on couples at love hotels and determines their guilt or innocence based on what he sees. What? He thinks of himself as some kind of authority on what should be a private matter between a man and a woman. And if he deems them guilty, he uploads the pics to social media. I can't even imagine what kind of criteria this guy has for that. Is it safe to say you're the victim then? Did he catch you with your girlfriend? No, not exactly. I mean, I do have a girlfriend, but she's studying abroad in America right now. Then if you're not the victim, don't tell me it's Tsukino. Yes, she's been victimized yet again. He has a video of her having sex with her boyfriend. Damn, that's heavy. Huh. Guess Tsukino must have found a boyfriend since the first pervert. And that would mean this guy judged her guilty on what grounds? Tsukino is so depressed and mortified she won't even leave the house. I should know the answer to this by now, but you're sure it's Judge Creepin Peep and not some other guy? No, she saw him with her own 2 eyes. She saw him? In the Love Hotel? Well, she says she saw the flash of his camera and looked out the hotel window. He had apparently affixed himself to the wall, and then he crawled out away like a cockroach.
Eh?
A cockroach? How in the world? I couldn't tell you, but we have to act fast, or he will upload her pictures for the whole world to see. Alright, I can see why we're serious about it this time. I'll be charging the usual 50,000 yen. Can you pay it? Yes, I'll pay whatever it takes. The video was taken at a love hotel called the Top of Ocean Hotel. That's the only lead I have. Alright, guess I'll go see what I can find. No promises, though. It's in your hands, Yagami-san. Couldn't hurt to go have a look around the hotel. Maybe I'll find a clue as to how he attached himself to a wall. I mean, we do know a guy called Ryan Yagami, to be fair. Also, yes, I know, the freaking cronies, the K&N gang, whatever. I'm gonna go over to the hotel. Man, that poor girl. First she had to tell us what kind of underwear she wears. And now we have to know that she had sex with her boyfriend and then she was judged guilty. So this was the place, right? He stuck himself to the wall? Kind of like that guy right there. Wait, that's him? Oh dear God, I've never seen anything so perverted! Unforgivable! I pronounce these heathens guilty as charged! I'm actually kind of impressed he made it up that high. Well, guess I'll shoot him down with the pigeon. He'll live. Probably. Oh my god, we get to actually use the shoot function of this pigeon once again. I can't believe it. Am I gonna have a wall battle with this guy? Oh my god, I'm having a wall battle with this guy. Oh, this is so dumb. He's clipping through the wall and everything. Whoa, he's fast. What the hell? The cockroach thing wasn't far off. He couldn't have gone far, though. I'm on it. Go, my iron pigeon. Dispense justice on this judge. God, this is like a boss fight in a completely different video game. Jesus, he's so fast. Holy shit. Oh god, this dude's creepy. I mean, I know it's in the name, so it's to be expected, but, like, I didn't expect him to be this creepy. Got it. Okay, please stop with that cockroach shit. That's just disturbing. And kind of impressive.
Nah.
Hey, you okay? You! Are you the one who did this? You've interfered with my righteous arbitration, and I find you guilty of obstruction of justice. Sorry, but peeping toms don't get to make those kinds of calls. This time, you're the one on trial. Silence! In the order in the court, the defendant is guilty of contempt. And I'm going to be the judge, lord, jury, and executioner. Okay, I added in the lord part. It kind of ruined his speech, but, come on. I was trying to do that, you know, angelic choir type thing that they do. No, not angelic choir. What am I trying to say? Like, those gospel type judges, you know. Except they're not judges. They're more like cardinals. Whatever. Okay, you know what? Just... Look, just take the voice at face value, okay? Just... It is what it is. And now I'm going to beat you up. Also, sorry, man, if I destroy your shop. I don't mean to. It's for a good cause. Alright, get my heat going back up. I'll be the one dispensing justice here today. this guy wants to go all in. Ah, shit! Okay, you wanna go all in? I know all about going in. Take this! Damn, still alive. You know what? We need to do this proper. And dispense the justice on this creep. Lord, I give you permission to dispense righteous fury upon this here creep. Now I'm the judge, jury, and executioner. Well, that was pretty simple, all things considered. Yagami-san, you did it! Thank you so much. I think it's safe to say that video won't be appearing on any social media feeds. Oh, thank God! No one should be subjected to what went in there. Wait, what? Didn't you say Tsukino was the victim? How would you know what went in there? Oh, that's... Well, you see... Huh? Yagami-san? Yeah, shit! Tsukino! Oh, hey, Yosuke, what's going on? Tsukino-san, I heard you were too depressed to even leave the house. Depressed? Why would I be depressed? Well, Yosuke here says that you were the victim of Judge, Creepin Peep. Judge what now? You're scaring me. Oh no. I was just talking about Yosuke's job. He said you and your boyfriend got caught in a tryst. What? A tryst? I don't know anything about this. Yosuke, care to explain this one? I'm sorry. I lied about Tsukino being the victim. What? Why would you do that? Let's not be hasty. Now that I think about it, is that how you knew what went on in there? Nothing gets past you, Yagami-san. So you're Judge Creepin Peep's real victim? Why lie about it, though? Couldn't you have admitted you and your girlfriend were taped? That's... But I thought Akari-chan was still in America. Well, Akari-chan is Yosuke's girlfriend, I take it? Yep, they met through me, actually. But she's studying in America right now, so it's a long-distance thing at the moment. But she didn't say anything about me coming back. So she's not back at all, is she? Right. She's still in America. That would mean you got caught in a hotel room with... yeah. I was in the room with someone else. Yosuke, you cheated on Akari-chan? You promised her you could handle a long-distance relationship. Don't be mad, Tsukino. I am mad. And why did you lie to Yagami-san about this whole thing? Well, you and Yagami-san seem to talk on a regular basis. So I was worried that if I told him the truth, you'd find out eventually. And then Akari would kill me, and you'd blow up like you are right now. So there you have it. Guilty. You're guilty as charged, Yosuke. Sorry, Yosuke, but you're going to need more than a lawyer to get you out of this one. I'm sorry. My brother really put you through the ringer, Yagami-san. I'm sorry. Nah, you're the real victim here, Tsukino-san. I'd say your brother's guilty of character assassination. Yeah, Yagami-san almost got the wrong idea, Yosuke. Why don't you and I go have a few words? Okay. Oh, and Yagami-san, just so you know. I don't have a boyfriend. Okay. Goodbye. Wasn't expecting the curveball on that one. But at least the whole Twisted Trio is locked up now. Gotta look on the bright side, right? And that means I got my money, and now I can go forward to my destiny. And my destiny involves a couch in my office, which I'm going to sleep on because it's the end of the episode. Thank you guys for joining in with this episode. If you liked what you saw, remember to do what that Junker keep on saying to do. And remember to keep on being awesome. Yeah, this voice doesn't really work for me, but it's fun to do. See you guys next time.